Well, I'll definitely sue it. I'm sending the legal eagles as we speak. I fucked up, kid. I fucked up. It's what we call a good start to the week. A good omen. For Castle Week. Awful. Awful. Yeah, literally awful. Poor. Kit and Martin Gwynblade, Mind Right. Scott, you up to the stream. The Mantis is dead. The Oranges won golf. And we find ourselves on Monday with naught left but the mixers, the castle, and endgame. I do have a little bit of exploration to do to make sure I get all the gubs from all of the labs, but mostly that is all we have left to do. The castle is today. I think, well, maybe today, if I can get all the pond locations, because for some reason that's on the front of the list. There's quite a few things I need to do. But either today or tomorrow we go for the castle. If Chaz joins, he's demanded that we test a zipline that goes vertical as well. But I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed the orange golf. I hope Cheeky remains a massive
twat.
And that we can get on with this week and be successful. Cheeky, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits as well. Yeah, the goal today, or the goal this week at least, is to work out what the castle is all about. Because I have a very sneaking suspicion that inside that castle is...
My friend was kicked out of the local bar for shouting small tower. Small tower on a castle wall. It is not his fault his has turrets.
Now, I can't imagine there is a lot of castle jokes on the internet, Santa, but I'll give you credit for finding one, even though it wasn't very good. Santa, thank you for the bits. Mind Right, Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream, everybody. You thought you doubled something up? No. At last, it was just me being shit, kid. Yeah, I think in that plastic castle, I think there is... I think the reason why we keep getting these mind-controlled ants is because there's a scientist in there. I don't know whether I'm going there too early, but if we find a locked door, then we know what we're going to find when we get there. So I vote we, at some point, either today or tomorrow, we go over there. But for now, we need to finish off the Mantis story arc, which has me unlocking a scythe. No idea what that scythe does. It looks like a strong weapon. It's a chopping weapon, I think. But to get it, I needed some pupa leather, and I ran out of time at the end of last week's stream. So it would be a shame not to make our new gubs. Look at this. You ready? Look. A deadly nimble scythe crafted from mantis chunks and a mantis claw of a fallen assassin. I don't know why they call the mantis an assassin. But one thing I have noticed, look, is the icon for it is different, look. The rest of them have got a black background, but this just looks like a picture of it. Can you see that? I don't know why, so I assume this hasn't been in the game long, which makes me think it might have just been added, and if it's just been added, it's probably stupid overpowered, and if it's stupid overpowered, I vote we make it. Our days are numbered in this playthrough, and it makes me sad. We'll be on State of Decay Lethal shortly, and Trim's been trying it this morning, and apparently it is brutal. He's wiped like 3 times trying to get a playthrough off the ground. Fucking Trim. Dougie, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning. I should have 1 pupa leather, I do. Right, I just need to go and farm pupa. I think the best place to do this is over by Rally Point Trim. So that's where I'm going to go to start off with. Dougie, how are we? Welcome to the stream. I mean, it is Trim, true. But on the inverse, Cheeky, it's Stubbler. Was this about a State of Decay 2 community wipe? Trim's been trying Lethal today. Ahead of, obviously, me playing it at the end of this. Yeah, let me go to the one place I know where I can get pupa. And he's wiped his community. So, good morning and welcome to the stream as well. How are we both? True. So you're fucked. Yeah, absolutely. Cheese it. I mean, I could cheese it. We'll just put cheats in, right? Coast through and then laugh at Trim for not being as good as me. Yeah, so are you, Dougie. So are you. It's going to be a different playthrough. It's not going to be the Doomhaus rules bullshit. It's just going to be a simple case of get in there and play the game properly and see if I can beat it. Oh, I see. I thought you were suggesting cheese in it because it's going to be difficult. Right, I'm going to go get some Pupa leather and we're going to make the mantis scythe. And then I need a little bit of science to unlock a sign set. And what else is there? And then we're off into the pond. This is another thing I need to do today before the castle. I spaced these out so we're not doing too much of one thing all at the same time. But if I go to places, look, everything in the lower yard, 26 out of 26. Trash heap, done. Sandbox, done. Picnic table, done. Haze, done. Hedge, done. Upper grassland, still 2 areas I'm missing. Undershed, done. But I need 2 places in the upper grasslands, and I need 3 in the pond. You try not to get 6, so then. I don't think I even remember how that game plays normally. I know it's been, what, 5 years? So it'll be interesting to play it right for the first time. I can just pick any survivors that look good. I don't have to pick ones based on names. Right, as far as I know, there are pupa bullshit growing under the decking somewhere. It's in the area where I usually fight ladybugs. I think it's this way. Shoot them down. So then, immune system better. How very dare you accuse me of suggesting cheese in it? Well, I don't know what you people are like. I don't know how you people play games. They've still not yet had COVID. There we go. There's a little pupa nerds. There's nothing up here that's going to fuck me up, is there, while I'm getting this? No? No? No. Good. 1, 2, 3. Disgusting. Did I not get anything from that? Or did I got 1? Good. This is to make the scythe, which I feel like I should make, because it looked impressive. But where did the other shit roll down? Let's hear. You've just seen the Doomhaus bullshit playthroughs. Yeah, that 2018 one, the original one, was the last time I played it properly. That's 4 pupa hide. We are chopping already. 6. There's no more, right? No, no. You knocked on mud last night, so I'm safe. The Valheim community's going to hear of this. They'd never cheese anything. Chaz, welcome to the stream. We've been on this game for 5 years, I believe it. Not far off. 10? 4 2/3. It's coming to an end, though. Well, not anytime soon, but like I've only got a couple of mixers left. Wow, it's dark under here. Surely there's a big wolf spider or something up here that's going to fuck me up if I go for these. Can't fucking see, it's so dark. There we go. Nothing up here, right? No. You big pupa bitch. Only 1? Just you? You, come back, come back, come back. Despite what Trump said, masturbating isn't a way of making yourself immune, so then. It just keeps your mind off it. It keeps you in good shape. I'm super excited for the scythe. It does sound like something he would say. Oh yeah, ladybugs. I remember they're in this area. Ladybirds, I should say. Any more pupa? There. I'll have to kill the ladybugs to get to it. Am I good enough at video games to be able to kill ladybugs while keeping the light out? Probably not. Let's just do it in the dark. Wow, that does no damage. Right, come here, you. Did you hear that? I was hitting the arrow in its face. Good. Can I get away without killing that one? Maybe. So then, ingest disinfectant better. I don't say it. I know some very good medical professionals. They claim that jerking it can cure cancer. I don't say it. I told them, wow, that sounds incredible. And they told me, you're the second coming of Jesus. Donald Trump. Probably. That probably carries a lot of weight recently, right? You think my memory goes back that far? I can barely remember what I streamed this morning. Cheeky, you've got some belting clips in this upcoming best of, I must admit. I've been collecting them. In fact, everybody had a good month, it turns out. Ow. Just disinfectant there. What was the actual quote for that? Has he been told that there's some sort of way of cleaning something and he's just put bleach in it? Or did it, like... I wonder where that came from. I desperately wanted the quote to be, he said drink bleach, you'll get better, but... Fuck did I do this time? I've chopped shit. I just realised I killed 2 ladybugs and didn't even acknowledge you, Cheeky. I do apologise. As for the best of, I think it was mostly finding many ways to kill people in that contraband game. There's a lot of people dying and you looking confused. Not to spoil the best of course. Look at all this pupa. Just for 2 ladybug kills, it was worth it. The actual quote. I see that disinfectant knocks it out in a minute. 1 minute. And is there a way...
Trump made the remark after Bill Bryan, who leads the Department of Homeland Security's Science and Technology Division, gave a presentation on research his team has conducted that shows that the virus doesn't live as long in warmer and more humid temperatures. Bryan said, the virus dies quickest in sunlight, leading Trump to wonder whether you could bring the light inside the body. So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just a very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked because of the testing, Trump said, speaking to Bryan during the briefing. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or some other way, and I think you said you're going to test that, too. He added, I see the disinfectant that knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? As you see, it gets in the lungs, it does a tremendous number on the lungs, so it would be interesting to check that.
I suppose what we've...
specify the kind of disinfectant.
So he didn't specify and everybody ran riot in both.
I like sticking flashlights up my bum.
So he didn't say in either direction. See what it is? It's just a person. It's just a normal bloke that you speak to every day, speculating based on information he doesn't quite understand. And as a result, no, but when I say normal, I mean it's just a person, right? That with no scientific backing or any scientific knowledge, just speculating out loud based on things he heard but didn't quite understand. But he's the president. Of course, he didn't say we should drink bleach and stick flashlights up our butt, but it's just so weird to be right up there in front of everybody. Santa, thank you for the bits, by the way. Sothan, thank you for the similar research. Poor Chris Morris, he's the person that's been hurt the most by all this. Yeah, all this, and Grand Theft Auto as well. House of Cards. Problem is he's got the podium. Yeah, exactly.
This is awesome!
It'd be cool to have someone in the most prominent position of power in the world be a bit brighter, wouldn't it? Or someone less than 400 years old. That latter point, for certain. Need to keep an eye on countries like Finland and New Zealand and things that are at least electing people similar to the age of their voters. People are still convinced that hydroxychloroquine cures COVID. Sorry, I'm just staring at that word trying to work it out. Right, I have my pupa leather. We're going to go do some drying, and it's actually just about 8 PM as well, which is perfect.
Leave Trump alone. He has a degree, the Oompa Loompa looking motherfucker.
A degree of influence. Oh shit, sorry, that must have been loud. That was a miracle drug he kept pushing to everyone. Wasn't the vaccine considered his vaccine? I know it's not. I appreciate it's not. But the miracle drug that he had a financial stake in. Do you know what? I will say, I'm going to go out on record and say this. Of course I'm vaccinated. Of course I am. But it is very strange that we were all extremely against Big Pharma. Like, Big Pharma was the word. That was like the devil. And then all of a sudden that flipped immediately the second that it was about the vaccine. It's confused me as all this, I must admit. A high degree of blood pressure caused by fast food. That's the degree. Does that explain his skin? Like, it makes me doubt all the narratives in every direction when there's something like that happen. Like, I certainly aren't saying anything to the contrary, but it is all confused messaging. Right, we've got our... Holy shit, that is a lot. I have a lot of pupa hide. Maybe I... Can I make another drying rack? That would be good. Oh, I need a load of bombardier parts, which I can't get. Because of the production, a lot of people hate Big Pharma because they facilitated an opioid crisis. Vaccines save lives, though. I suppose it comes down to your ability to trust in, like... Do you know what I mean? Like, can you trust a bad guy to do the right thing at the right time if you've already labelled them as a bad guy? Praise quick production of vaccines. I think during that time we were seeing actual scientists who were working on the stuff. I never associate those with Big Pharma. That's the business clubs that wade in after the amazing work has been done. Trust the drugs they produce. Oh, I see. So you trust the drugs, just the production and the pricing of that whole stupid shit. Got it. Right, that is the pupa leather found, which means now we make the big one. Thank you all for the bits, by the way. Trudy, not now. I'm busy, I need to make a top whacker. You know what, the first part of this stream's gone really well. We've already got the pupa, we didn't die. The leather has been crafted and created. I keep hearing tadpoles and I want breakfast. There's one. Fuck, I missed. Worthless. Right, I might have some breakfast in here that I'll snag real quick and then we'll get going.
Just like a fruit pounder.
Got the leather. Are we ready? This apparently was my reward for killing the mantis. The Scythe of Blossoms. Deadly and nimble, crafted from mantis chunks and a claw of a fallen assassin. It's obviously level 1, so it's not going to do a great deal of damage. But let me compare it against the Broodmother Club. So the Broodmother Club does a fuckload of damage and a hell of a lot of stun, but it is really, really slow. This is the opposite. It does moderate damage, no stun, but apparently it hits fast. Let's test it. Holy fuck, look at the size of that! Hang on. Look at that! Holy crap! This does not feel like it's a fast weapon to me. That is pretty fast. Let me switch. I guess it's an axe, so I equip. Where's? Is that? No, is that it? There. No, that's Grassmaster. Don't I have an axe talent? Sharpshooter, assassin, javelineer. Oh, that's it. Chopper. I still need to get that to the top grade. Axe that applies a
hammer and sickle comrade.
Pretty much. Fury and bloodlust pump through your arteries, fueling an efficient flow to hacking and chopping muscles. Axes are an extension of your angry little body, rending the armour of your enemies. Axe attacks apply a buff to you that removes the stamina regen delay when not exhausted. That's at grade 3. Let's go fuck something up with this and see what it's like. What have we got? Orb weavers, I suppose. A ladybug would be perfect. Martin, thank you for the bits. It's a bit big though. It covers the screen. Might need to extend my FOV slightly. I'll tell you what I'll fight. I'll go fight one of them orb weavers around this corner. I want to test this. I do need to... Hey, I tell you what we'll do. One of the things on the goal after building this was to buy a sign set with 4,000 signs. I've currently got 3,770, which means I need to do only one quest. I do need to kill some stink bugs. I'll go see what quests I've got. We'll get this last bit of science. What's that arrow? That's going to annoy me. That's the one I tried to fire at the tadpole, right? Oh, it's such a whack at this. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, let me go grab some... I'll go check over at the field station and see what quests I've got. I think I need to kill some stink bugs. But I'd have to get my mask on and go travel for that, and I'd rather not. I don't know whether I like the 3 swing. Hey, I tell you what I've got too. I got this talent, didn't I? Not that one. Where was it? Apex Predator. Look. You've become the strongest creature in the backyard. And are able to bring out the hidden strength. This... Right, I've been running into this problem a lot recently. This comma and then an and. I've been finding situations where I've been using it so much. Is it grammatically correct? Comma and. Because I don't feel like it is. Sorry, yeah, but this apparently makes these weapons better. Is it an Oxford comma though? It doesn't feel entirely like an Oxford comma. In my mind. Sorry, Satan, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm excited to see in action as well. I don't know if it does that count as an Oxford comma. I know it's to create an informal break in a sentence. An Oxford comma is the one where it's like tables, comma, ladders, comma, and chairs. That's the comma there, right? But this is like it's like an informal break in a sentence. And it flows better with it in, but I don't know if it's grammatically correct, but it's been driving me mad. Right, kill 3 ladybugs I can do and kill some lawn mites. Let's do it. Yeah, me too, Sothan, but it's just oftentimes, obviously in Discord it doesn't matter too much about being perfect, but it's good practice, right? Alright, there's ladybugs here. Yeah, like my aim in Discord is to be read better, or is for my tone to be understood as opposed to win any literary awards. But like, yeah, Satan, welcome to the stream, by the way. Good afternoon. I saw you and Sothan in the same blue, and assumed that your messages were Sothan's.
Tastes good.
Okay, let me upgrade this a little bit. I want to see what this can do. I've got enough to just get it up to level 5 at least, if not mighty globs.
Off the top of my head in English, you must put a comma before and when it connects to independent clauses. A clause is independent when it could stand on its own as a sentence. It has its own subject and verb. Example, comma before and connecting 2 independent clauses. Jagmeet walks to school, and Rebecca takes the bus. Cheer 1.
So it is usable. You must put a comma before and when it connects to independent. So the usage in this game is correct. Oh, that's good then. That's good news because it means I don't have to change my stupid pattern of writing. Cool. Thank you, Gwynblade. I was taught that if you take a pause when speaking a sentence, it might be a good spot for a comma. Yes, it's just the use of and immediately after it, Chaz, that throws me. I think it is the people looking down on the Oxford comma that made me question it. And I get it in the Oxford comma sense, because that's not a situation where it requires a pause as much. But this is a different thing, right? I also speak like trash, so I make a ton of mistakes.
Who gives a fuck about an Oxford comma? I've seen those English dramas too, they're cruel, so if there's any other way to spell the word, it's fine with me.
Oxford dramas are cruel. Where am I going? Apparently there's a ladybug around here. Scotty, thank you for the bits. Well done, Cheeky. Good work.
Mr. Streamer likes butt plugs, and has a fine collection of them. Did I do it right?
Oddly, that's correct, Chaz, I think. You just used it perfectly. Why can't I find a ladybug to kill, by the way? I'm here to kill ladybugs to test this site and get the last bit of science I need, and the ladybugs have gone fucking missing. I'm going to aggro this big stink bug if I aren't careful. Oh, damn it. Thank you all for the bits. You'd think I'd be better with grammar, having taken 100 literature classes. You're... Fucking this weapon! Right, can I... Cheeky, I'm sorry, I need to pull this. Look at this weapon! The latter couldn't stand on its own as a sentence. Watch. So fast. And then it heals itself. It seems to get faster with time. Look at this. Ow. I deserved that. This weapon is top. Look at the speed. I can't really defend myself when using it, but the speed is nice. Razor, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. I've just made this out of the parts of the mantis that I killed last week. And I'm hitting my shot. Mr. Streamer likes butt plugs and has a fine collection of them. Yeah, no, that doesn't take the comma, right? But what's an example that we can... original example that we can think of?
I'm not picky.
It's like... I don't know. The tiniest Grim Reaper ever.
It's no lemon crime.
I do it so often in Discord and I have to check myself, but I don't think it's ever a situation like that. But I still think I still justify using informal grammar in Discord because it's supposed to replicate speech more than writing. Just the same thing, sort of thing. Yeah, that's a good example of it. Mr. Streamer likes butt plugs and Sothan has a fine collection of mouse corpses. He ate their minds. Yeah, there's an example. I was just trying to think of an original one, because Chaz tried to come up with an original example. Gwynblades is original. Hello, Lava, would you like to die? Thank you for acknowledging my mouse corpse collection. What is this? Where have you lot come from? Okay, not having any stamina is a problem. This thing does eat stamina. Die to poison? Good. Okay, this is good. This is good. Right, one last ladybug, then I'm finished and we can start on the next section. It doesn't stand on its own either, but then it's not a round and. Oh yeah, it's not got and in it, has it? Sorry, yeah. No, we were talking about the and Sothan specifically as opposed to the but. That but's, yeah, that's just a normal comma. Oh, in this example. Right, apparently there was a ladybug around here at some point, but I ain't seen no ladybug. You can have coordinating conjunction between the two independent clauses. Sothan, and better. I really wanted to find ladybugs, and now I've come to the area where the scanner told me there is ladybugs and there isn't any. Let me rescan. If the comma comes before and, both sides need to be able to stand alone. Oh. That is a good way of putting it. So if both sides do have to stand alone, then that's... Right. There's actually a big difference between saying the strippers Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump show up at 9 p.m. and the strippers Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump showed up at 9 p.m. Yeah. I suppose if it's just a straight list of three or more objects, then it makes sense. But there are instances where there's going to be information that follows that requires the break in the sentence to be in a different part. Right, scan for me that. Okay, the ladybug went over in this direction. Let's go get it. Is this the right direction? Yeah, this is the right direction. How many ladybugs do I need to kill now to get this quest completed? 2 more. I thought it was 1 more. Oxford comma, best comma. You would say that. Okay, one issue here is the scythe poking off down off the top of the screen. There. See it? Fucking good, mate. I actually need to kill these as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Right, I don't want to lose the ladybug though, because I know the mites are here. They're always here. Hunt the ladybug, then hunt the mites for the quests. Then I can unlock a sign set, and then we're going to go pond location hunting. Look at the speed though when this thing gets going. Beautiful weapon. Are we really going to trust those nerds and their Tory parents? Yeah, fuck those guys. With their stupid higher educations and success. What do they know about chainsaw licenses? I win. Four out of 10. It does feel a bit weird sometimes when you're in endgame armour going and farming mites for a tiny bit of science because some fucking knobhead suggested that you buy everything on the store, which means you have to go back to the tutorial parts. You have to be licensed to use only commercially, sorry, professionally. I know some horror villains that would find that quite upsetting. Only if you intend to run a business. You can buy one by yourself. Some horror villains that would find that upsetting, like Right, what's left? You. Then 1 more ladybug, and we're home free. I should actually go to the haze and kill the infected ladybugs, because at least I know where they are. Whereas they tend to roam. Please tell me I don't need 1 single mite for this. I've killed everything in this set. Come on, find me a mite over this hill. Not the bombardier beetle, that guy can fuck off. Is there actually only 9 mites and I got a quest to kill 10? I think this is bullying. Now I can hear the scuttling. And I don't think it's that lava. Where are you? Not there. I know a place I can get mites on the way back. If you were a mite, where would you hang out? Don't say it in Scumface. Gwynblade met a celebrity over the weekend. Did you get his autograph, Gwynblade? It's under there, isn't it? Fuck. He met me. There was a lawsuit based on a state law in Maine about truck drivers' overtime. That ended up being settled for $5 million in favour of the drivers because the legislator left out an Oxford comma that changed the meaning. Christ. Alright, so I guess if you're doing extremely official documents, it gets slightly more important. This is the same as what did on Forza Motorsport today. You won the Porsche GT3 racing and then went to compete in some of the easiest races with it. It's just clean up, I suppose, right? Every now and again you have to humble yourself by going back to the start. Alright, mate. I'm going to let you live. I don't eat you nerds anymore. I'm all about that tadpole diet now. Let me search again for ladybugs. Hopefully there's one in the... Is there none in the area? There's one to the north of the oak tree. We can risk that, right? I need these sign sets. The Oxford comma gives clarity and consistency. Is there anybody that really argues against its usage? I'm in that situation where if it's not... You did to me once. No, I can remember us talking about it. It was after... We had two sort of long debates that night, so then it was in 2019. It was after a Human Fall Flat stream on a Friday before golf. We talked about WoW and progressive servers, and then we ended up talking about the Oxford comma. It was just me and you talking for about an hour. I do agree. While I acknowledge that it is... Wait. This actually functions as an axe. Good lord, your memory is frightening for some of this stuff. I don't know why I remember it. We didn't argue or anything, but yeah. It's... While I acknowledge that it looks clunky and it's not exactly perfect, I do find myself enjoying using it in certain situations. How about that? I suppose scythes are made for cutting grass, but I just never expected it to function as a perfect axe like this. Let me just nip down here. I need to get one more mite, and there are a few that hang around near the bottom of this log wall. I'm going to snap them up. Yeah, my memory of like 2 years ago is great, but my memory of... I think anything social I'm fine with, like names and things I did with people and that kind of thing. Conversations we had and all that. I'm good with. But if it comes to how to play, like, I'm playing Lethal State of Decay shortly, I'll have forgotten everything about that game. Yeah, my memory of the start of that sentence, however, lapse. I should have enough to buy the sign set, but I'm going to go and kill this ladybug just to get the last stuff. Just to get this quest completed and do a full circle. Is the stream running alright today? All of a sudden it feels like I'm not getting 60 on stream anymore. I did the same with the Audi TT racing car. I almost got beaten because I could barely keep the fucking thing on the road. Just not built for that track, I suppose, right? Or not built for... Or the track's not built for cars of that speed. Everybody stretch. I don't know what's changed in this game. There it is, my target. Wayne could patrol around here, so I need to be careful. I've actually not got it hotkeyed, have I? What a pro. Right, come here, you. I need to kill more things to get this leveled up to the top. Look at the clover just falling down around me. Woof. Okay, that was good. I enjoyed that. What was that banging sound? Oh.
Gonna have a look around.
I understand now. I'm just getting here where it's safe. Yeah, I think my main reason for using the Oxford comma is that there's not a great argument against it. On a quick Google, most of them are about redundancy, the comma with the coordinating conjunction, space saving and simplicity. Yeah, space saving and simplicity are unnecessary when it comes to using language in the way you want to use it, right? Exactly. This sort of stuff is lovely for the intellectually preapnic. Ooh, I might use that term in the future. Alright, Burgle. Right, I'm here to buy a sign set. Somebody say the word, either more creatures, doodles, glow, daydream, science, or teen spirit. Someone pick one. I have to say, I'm kind of hooked on Forza 2. The fact that it's an older game with old design of unlocking things, the progression makes it feels oddly fresh. Yeah, we haven't seen it for a long while, have we? That kind of thing like that. It's a 360 game, right? Doodles says Sothan. Oh, how's that? Sothan has picked the one with crap on it. Thanks, though. Then we got absolutely nothing of value. A D&D one, a red bull, that's Nyan Cat. The pink car. Burgle, can I have a word, actually? I've not spoken to you in a while.
Always happy to see a repeat customer.
I forgot my head falling off, Burgle.
How can I help you today?
Can I ask you a question?
Ask away, my friend.
If I was to ask you what Omninent is specifically, could you tell me anything about their presence in the yard?
Omninent Practical Technologies is one of the largest research and manufacturing companies in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Its main research facility is right here in the town of Brook Hollow.
Roger that. Mean it, welcome to the stream.
Dr. Tully, and by extension, yours truly, was an employee of Omninent for a long time, until very recently.
Right. Again, I've got another question.
Ask away, my friend.
I think this is a system for if you get stuck. Can I ask you what I should be doing, in your opinion, right now?
Do you want my advice on how to get home? Or are you looking for other adventures?
Just interested, well, I suppose what the next step to get home is, Burgle, really.
Good news on that front. Dr. Tully will be able to help you the rest of the way.
Right.
You are almost home. Good luck. You have been an excellent customer, and I am happy to have served you. Tips are always appreciated.
Got it. Thank you, Burgle. What a god. I've not spoken to him in a while. Yeah, it's a 360. I can't believe the emulator. I've seen the clips of you playing it. The emulator looks sweet as a nut. We're in the 360 can be perfectly emulated, or nearly perfectly emulated era of gaming now. What does Doodles look like? I was just going to see what it looked like. I'm a shit boy. Listen, Wayne. Forza 2 is the one set in Southern Europe. Oh, you're playing Forza Motorsport 2, I see. Equinox, welcome to the stream. I have no idea why my head keeps falling off. It's been like that since the... It's the December the 1st patch or whatever. I've not had a head in cutscenes for like 4 months. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's the Motorsport one, right? What do bots appreciate as tips? Batteries? Money? It's always money, right? It's got to be money. Cool.
This is awesome!
Right, Sothan bought a shit sign set. So I suppose, before we go to the castle, my next goal is this shit. Not this shit. This shit. So I did a really good job at the grasslands, but for some reason I can't find pond locations. I need to find all of these because there's certain ones that I'm missing. Of course, as is the rules of the playthrough, I aren't allowed any help or tips or advice or hints or pointers or guides or little subtle winks to help me along my way. I have to play this completely blind. You got lost, yeah. I suppose he's always on screen at least, you can go and speak to him, right? But I must admit, I don't know what goes on after you find him. I found him and then immediately left to go and do all the mixes and stuff, so I'm a little bit behind all of that stuff. You think, what, do you think Sothan thinks that robots want Jesus? It's a John Ronson book, I think.
Damn! Give me a plate of
Alright.
this.
It's quite amazing how smooth the emulation is. Some tracks do hitch a bit here and there, but it's still a good experience. 360 emulate, that's so good. The fact that we're almost in the point now where we've got everything in the best console generation there ever was. Right. So now this is a bit of a unique thing that I've been looking forward to doing. Apparently, there are 3 locations in the pond that I've never visited. I think because, obviously, this is a war mode playthrough, and I didn't know anything about the game at the start, so I was kind of terrified of the pond, and when I got what I needed out of it, I never went back in, other than to farm heals. So I suppose my goal now, to make sure I can tick these 3 off, is to just search every nook and cranny. But I do have the science scanner, the scabby scanner, and the tooth scanner now, so I can... If I'm anywhere near, there might be like science and shit inside that I can go to. I suppose I just need to get my swimming gear on and get in there. Sci-fi's gonna write itself. Robo Jesus. 6 out of 9 Equinox. But again, I ain't allowed any help or anything, so I'm gonna have to just jump in there and get going. Like I said, yeah, again, I'll say it again, I ain't allowed any help. The challenge for this playthrough is to play a game I've never played before, on the hardest difficulty, without any Googling or any help or any assistance from chat, so everybody here knows pretty much all of the answers to my questions. Yeah. Alright. I suppose then
I'm all geared up.
I'll get that on, and then I'm not going to be fighting down there, am I? I suppose I could knock that off, put Assassin on, put the Mertine one on, then I need to equip, put the dagger on so I can hit my shots on the diving bell spiders. Then I need to repair my helmet. Is this really not upgraded? I actually don't think my swimming gear is upgraded. Let me see if I've got enough quartzite shite or whatever it is, or brittle marble to upgrade it. I hate to say it, but that has been a really successful first hour of the stream. No, not sturdy. Right then, brittle. I don't want to waste any of my sturdy plating on this, because I might as well upgrade it with the cheap shit so I can take a little bit more damage as I'm fighting diving bell spiders. Got any? Whoa, not going to read that. Thank you, Scotty. Scotty's flagged that there might be something I haven't thought of in the message above, so I'm not going to read it, but I appreciate whatever it was. Go like that. Did I just put my pants in the fridge? Cool. So, Than, you know you said you wanted me to get eaten by Trudy one day to see what happens. It might be today.
That's good.
I guess I need to work out what to do here. I could go... I assume that there's locations in the bottom of the lab. And if that's true, then it might make exploring that easier if I go to the pond exit I've been using... The lab exit I've been using for the heal runs. But then I suppose I just wander around the exterior. Because I found a cave wall last week, if you remember, which probably added a location on. You want to equip your items when it happens. It suck being eaten it would suck being eaten because you lose your items. I think the bag would just float to the surface, but you may be right. Alright. Someone say clockwise or anti-clockwise. Just to start this off, I'm going to go around the outside of the pond first. We'll search all the walls. Satan says anti-clockwise, so let's go this way. I guess maybe I just search all of the cave? I'll look for, like, crevices and cave entrances along the wall. This could take some time. I need to peep some shit too. I've peeped them before, right? And have I peeped diving bell spiders yet? I think it might be like the little, the water fleas and stuff that I need to peep still. Because there's still a few things on the, like, placid creatures list that I haven't got. They've been peeped as well. I think so, then, yeah. Worth a try, I suppose. Where is she? Doesn't seem to actually register unless she was too far away in that instance. Hello? So this is going to be mostly stuff like the four-leaf clover, etc. Where I might just stumble upon an entrance. Oh god, that's my worst nightmare. Keep swimming, keep swimming. Oh god. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. The thought of drowning is no fun. To the point where it freaks me out in games when I swim to the end of something and get stuck and can't get back out. Maybe something here? It doesn't help that it's so dark either, does it? Fuck you, water flea nerd. Nobody likes you. Areas like this, look. Stay where you are. Ow. Fuck that guy. I have a feeling a lot of them are in the lower, under the lab, the pond lab. Because like I say, I was terrified back then when I was exploring that part of the game, and I was just avoiding everything. So I got what I needed from the pond, and I was like, fuck that, never going back in there. I'll carry on, welcome to the stream. I thought you meant the sweet innocent tadpole, which fries up nicely with garlic butter sauce, hi lad, was your worst nightmare. No, they've been a saviour, those fucking things. I've eaten my fair share of tadpoles. I'll carry on, good morning. Music's excited. Tadpole's best source of food in the game. Done at me, as the kids said like 6 years ago. Nice, nice, nice. Good block, Max, good block. Good, I just take my I just took my bubble helmet off. In a blind panic, I took my helmet off and put my light helmet on. Max, sort it out, mate. You've embarrassed yourself. Trim feather? I must grab this while I'm here. Could grab it with my new scythe, but that feels like a waste. Max talking underwater, yeah. Dead game, yeah, no offence. Technically, he was talking in the bubble helmet, so it would have made sense. He was talking in an air pocket. So, Gwynblade, game's back alive. You ever seen two sleeping water boatmen? That sounds like Jeremy Corbyn, doesn't it? How many have you seen? Yeah, well, I was talking about a different game in my loft. I've seen your Subbuteo pieces, Gwynblade. They're all painted badly. Is this sensible? Just searching the cave walls. It's not paint, it's lipstick, thanks. I've been in the underside of that lab, right? Fuck you, go away. Don't need this out, do I? It's probably slowing me down, it's just making stupid noises. So I'll check the cave walls first. And then we'll start searching the entire bottom of the pond. I should have called this stream Shrub Nautica. There, look. Molar. Where is there a molar? Hello? A molar. Trudy. I mean, the stream titles. As fucking thumbnails go. Is that a good one or a bad one? So I thought it might be happening. Trim, welcome to the stream. Trudy, stay there. Friends? Oh no. No. Trudy. Trim. It's Shrub Nautica. Trim, welcome to the stream. Okay, that was Trudy's got some bite in her, I'll give her that. Or some suck at least. Right, where's this molar though? See, this feels like how I'm gonna... So I just get bitten by a flea. This feels like I'm gonna find the hidden locations in the pond by going for the molars and stuff. For that flea. Gold card. Oh, never mind. Now that could be the pond location you missed in Trudy's stomach. No, I refuse today. I'm going to find these secret locations without going in Trudy's stomach. So where's that molar? I'm confused now. It was in this area, wasn't it? It pinked there. Surely it's deep. No, it disappears when we get around here. Hello? Hello? Okay, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. This is the kind of shit I was looking for. That's a fucking molar. Surely this is one of the locations checked. That is a molar. How do I... Poking around a bit with LUA, apparently the inspiration came from a programming language called SOL in Portuguese. Sol means sun and Lua means moon. That's kind of neat. So does it say 7 of 9 now? No, this doesn't count as one of these... What? Good for algae, though. I'll get all this because I need it for potions in the future. Hopefully, well, today or tomorrow, if I find these pond locations today, then I'm going to the castle. I expected this to be quite quick, and I have only just started and found something immediately, so it might be castle day today. Even if we just poke our heads through the door, we might learn something. I like that sort of. That's kind of a romantic naming scheme. Castle in this kind of Newcastle. Let's see if we can help the Geordies help themselves. We're going into Roy Castle. Oh, I'm nervous down here. I don't like it. There's another molar. Where are you? The pond is full of fucking molars that I'd never seen before. Alright, how do I get close to the molar? This way? Okay, diving bell spiders hurt, it turns out. Come here, you. They're good to kill for air, at least. Ow! So I want this molar. Where is there a molar down here somewhere? Not that way, this way. It's strongest here. So I'm assuming it's directly below where I am now, right? You would imagine. Yeah, fuck. Alright. Remember that. I don't know if I go and check that now I know where it is, while I've got it marked, because I'll only unmark it and get confused, won't I? Alright, where's the point at which I can come back to this? I need a marker or something to remind me. There's a log at the bottom, Sothan. For the record, he's never played the game before, so I'm happy to... There's this cable. This log? Oh, there's the cable. You can't go in it, they're like... But I'm going down to where that originates from. Oh, here. Yeah, maybe. Let me have a look. No, alas. Sorry, I see what you mean, sir. That's the entrance to the pond lab. Dreams ruined, sir. So I'm actually... Let me fully explore this bit, and then I've got up to the pond hatch, and I know that it can be no further. So this is the place I marked, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go up to the top now to check this cave wall. If you're just joining, by the way, I'm looking for... There are 3 hidden locations in the pond I've not found yet. Is this one? Or is that the same one as before? That is the algae one, isn't it? Yeah. So many diving bell spiders in this part of the map. If I had a quest to kill the bastard things, I'd be happy. So I'm going to check up a bit. And if I'm level with the pond lab hatch, then I know... What is this? The United States of America $250. There's loads of money in here. Who throws money in their pond? No! Trudy! I can now confirm it is very possible to get eaten by a goldfish. Trudy wins this round.
Doomhaus chopped Chicky giggled.
That is a Chicky giggle. To find the bag. The bag's there. It looks like it's floated to the surface. I don't think the game would screw me that badly. That was a chop. I'll take that. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. That was violent. Trudy doesn't fuck around. Alright.
Yeah!
Alright, Trudy, you win next round. That was nasty. This feels strange, actually. I've lived above this pond for 100 hours or whatever it's been. More. Easily more. And I've never actually explored it. Oh. What was I thinking? I was nowhere near that bag then. Should be under here. There it is. Okay, so that's where I died, isn't it? I was trying to get level with the pond hatch. Check, like, crevices like this. Not in there. Too bad it doesn't show you sliding into her stomach before you die. Just think what you could discover in there. Probably more coins and bits of shit. I have to cut my way out of it, like in what's them shit films? Shark versus Octopus, all that guff. Sharknado, I think. Speaking of chainsaw licenses. Trudy, did I miss Trudy eating your ass like a bottom feeder? She did, I was on the surface. I'm high quality food, I'll have you know, Chaz. And I put up a fight, didn't I, everybody? Nearly got her. Didn't just get completely one shot. Right, have I made it level with the pond hatch? I have. In fact, hello mosquitoes. I've made it level with this stump. What was I going to suggest next? Oh, I'm going to go down. Yeah, we're going to go and hunt for this. So I suppose the trick is I need to go down via the... We're going into the pond lab area. Okay, unequip your weapon and let's just swim away from these twats. So the pond lab was in the crevice where the cables went down near the T-Rex. Which I think is here. It is, look at this. This really does feel like Subnautica. I think it's like greenish water. Some oxygen. Right, we're in deep now. Ignore the T-Rex. It's not real. It can't hurt you. So I need to scour this area while we're down here. And then I'll continue the clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever it was. Search of the upper pond once I've completely checked this. Surely. Underwater lighthouse wet. Toward the submachine. Toward the submachine guns off the rocks. There can't be anything down here. Call me Shirley. Sorry, Shirley. You know Shirley Temple. Sunken's sister. I don't think there's any extra special places around here. Unless this might be. Maybe. Imagine. Nope. No, fuck Stubbler apparently. So when I start going through, I need to look to the right somewhere because there's a molar. Have I really not been down here since I've got the molar scanner? Where's the crack? There. Deliver me a bubble, please, game. I'd like some oxygen without going up and attracting all the diving bell spiders in the world. Hello, game? There we go, thank you. Don't miss it, you idiot. Right, well done. Well done. Not to quote Sothen, but right, well done. Okay, don't miss this one. Lovely. I've not thoroughly checked the T-Rex, but I don't think that's a special place or a new location or anything. Bones, koi fish scales, which you can make shit out of, and I haven't done historically. I can't remember what sunken bones were used for. This is the chest that I cracked. This had a molar and some bullshit in it. Look, yeah, got in there. So is it somewhere here? Apparently in this direction. Is it just right there and I just have to swim towards it? It's a fucking mega molar as well. Stubbler. Stubbler. Guess it's all progress though, right? Is that shark tooth? Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the, what are they called? Them, like, shark lads in Subnautica that you get their teeth. You deliver them scrap metal and their teeth fall out. And that's how you farm their teeth without killing them. Like hunters or something they're called. See, this is probably where there's areas to farm, to discover, to investigate. 84 seconds, I should probably swim faster. I think I was the first person to ever say well done, but it is quite possible. You've definitely, it's become your catchphrase in my heart, so then. Bring sharks metal so their teeth fall out. Yeah, in Subnautica there was these, I think they were called like hunters or something. And their teeth looked like that, but you had to bring like scraps of metal and they would collect scrap metal off the seafloor and make a nest with it. But obviously in carrying scrap metal, their teeth weren't designed for carrying scrap metal and their teeth would break their teeth. So you'd go to their nests or follow them and pick up the teeth so you didn't have to kill them. Pretty cool, right? I think it's an interesting way of doing it. Right, let me get some oxygen because I don't want to die. Good. I was thinking of the T-Rex from The Land Before Time. I'm going to watch it again now. Oh, yeah. I never thought there was a T-Rex right there.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
There's no way you can cook down in these places, is this? I suppose I'll just eat a couple of raw mushrooms. Kind of backwards tooth fairies. The Stalker's Mind, right? That's the one, sorry. Yes, Stalkers. I've got that right, Mind, right? Where you had to deliver them some metal so their teeth would break. Okay, I have a feeling that a lot of these locations are around the lab. There's a scabby that it's recording here somewhere. Let's see if I can find that. Is it up or down? Down. I can get oxygen here, can't it? Yeah, that's way faster. Alright. Let's go for this scabby next, see if it points me towards a location I've never seen before. How is it not flashing up the... The easiest way to find the teeth is to build a pile of scrap in their territory and let them play with it. That's a cool game. That's a cool game. So apparently I'm right on top of it. Wow, I'm right on top of a scabby now. Is it above me in there, maybe? Scabby? No? Down here somewhere? In here? It might be. This lab's quite substantial. If I can remember how to get in the fucking thing. I'll do the diving bell spider to kill to get some oxygen back. So this is the entrance, but let me go get some oxygen. And we'll go back in via that entrance. I wonder how long it would be until I can play Subnautica again. Maybe I do a hardcore run or something. Just for an excuse to be playing it again. But that feels like a game that game feels like Outer Wilds in the sense that there's no combat and there's no execution or anything like that. It's simply exploration, right? The crafting system is a satisfying way of aiding the gameplay, but it's an exploration game, and once you've explored, it feels like you've sort of seen everything. Yeah, and it doesn't hurt them, their teeth... Oh god, this guy! Hello? Gas guard, dust resist, and poison resistant. No, gas resistance. Oh, so if I'd have found this in time... Dr. Spencer... No, I shouldn't. Right, toxicologist, remember that. And snapshot 4. Somebody write snapshot 4 down. And a molar. Where's the molar? There is a molar. Somebody write snapshot 4 down and toxicology. Thank you, sir. That's top. Alright, it was worth coming in here. And properly exploring it. I must have just done the thing and left. But I don't think this is helping me with my locations discovered. Unless there's something further up, maybe? No? Yeah, Subnautica's got that sort of Greenpeace attitude, hasn't it? Where I think it was after so many back-to-back school shootings. There's another scabby somewhere. Where? Above me. Unless it's in there, but I don't think it is. It's maybe in the lab. Yeah, I think it was after so many school shootings, the devs of Subnautica, I think I read on a documentary piece about it, said, that's enough, we don't need to add guns into this upcoming game, let's try and find a way of doing things without constantly killing shit. And I appreciate I appreciate how they did it as well, it's cool. Cool way to approach a game. Look, I've still not got any of the secret locations in the pond. Where are these fucking things? So it was snapshot 4 and toxicologist, right? Doesn't think it's there, is it? It'd be ominous, if anything. Snapshot 4. The photo appears of a mouldy castle sprouting up out of a moat. Yeah, we know about that, don't we? But what's this? What's this thing? What is that? That's not in the overworld. Recon Journal, toxicologist. Expedition member D. Spencer. Ooh, we will remember her. I'm a Queen of Hearts. Department Pharmaceutical Toxicology. Date December 30th, 1989. Today, I head back below the depths. What I caught a glimpse of on my last frigid dive has piqued my interest. Some manner of cultivated, fleshy variant of cruciferous vegetable. Holistic remedies are not really my forte, but the benefits of the sulforaphane in Brussels sprouts are well established. Brussels sprouts. Sick fucking game. Brussels sprouts are well established. Could there be an enhancement of that compound lurking within the yolked monstrosities? Only a field study can answer that, and maybe provide some insight in the effects we're experiencing down here. Was it Brussels sprouts all this time and it was just a Belgian thing? I've never heard that second S be pronounced, or the third S I should say. I didn't expect to learn about sprouts today. This has been a wash. I've been observing from a distance, but I saw the intern the other day. He doesn't seem well. Are they called Tully an intern? Absolutely avoiding from now on. I should not like to have another run-in with the giant koi fish, but she seems somehow less dangerous. Anyway, dip down, grab a sample, and head back to the base. There it is again. Oxford Common. And head back to the base for some actual science. The kids haven't been around for a week. I think it's safe. Both are accepted. Huh. Why, I'm interested in what this is. This thing in front, I don't know what that is. It looks almost like a tunnel entrance, but I know it's not, and there's nothing in that near the castle. Odd. Is it? No, it's not midstream break time. I've got time for another dive. I'll be a pond explorer for the day, Mina. It sounds like something interesting that's different, right? Right, so it says there's a scabby down here too. Where? This is very different gameplay. So that thing shoots me up if I go too far near it. Is there one down here? Right, reports of a scabby in the area right there. Muck. You know what muck is backwards, don't you? Cobra. It's funny, really. Thanks, Game Freak. Anything down here? They are associated with Brussels. It's amazing how many variants of the plant we've bred. Yeah, I guess I thought Brussels, because we only call them Brussels sprout without the S. That's the last S. I never put 2 and 2 together, but it makes total sense. Oh god. Oh, the diving bell spiders are angry, and they hurt when I'm in my swimming gear. Who knew a bikini was not the most perfect combat armor? And it's a cool one to use for oxygen. I need a new mouse mat. Because I keep getting dead zones on this one. So I ordered a £15 mouse mat. That's too much for me, that. The Brussels sprout was invented by Russell Grant, the UK's most eminent astrologer and sauce pot. Hey, don't forget celebrity dancer, Gwynblet. Don't you dare bring Russell Grant's career into question. Russell Grant, to me, I know he's an astrologer, so that comes with whatever, but it's one of them people that's like Jedward, where if you don't like Jedward, no, not liking Jedward is fine, but if you hate Jedward, or if Jedward are something you wish didn't exist, then that's a problem, because Jedward, all they do is they exist in a light-hearted fashion, or they did at the time. And if you dislike somebody that exists in a light-hearted fashion, then what does that say? What's wrong with your soul? And I think Russell Grant's the same. Right, where is this scabby? It says there's a scabby like high up. Where am I? It can't be on the surface, unless it might actually be on the surface, I suppose, because there's no lab above me. But there is this huge area down this side. Am I right in thinking there was a cave down here, so is this it? Yeah, Paul O'Grady is another great example. I mean, Paul O'Grady was just objectively really, funny and entertaining. I don't like people who live in a light-hearted fashion. I'm jealous because I don't have the money to do it too. I don't know if it's a money thing. Yeah, I see what you mean. There's a certain level. But I know people in normal life that are like that. They don't have to be a celebrity. It's just... I don't know. It's just an overwhelming optimism in the face of adversity. I have no clue what you're on about. I guess it's people that have a level of controlled apathy where they're just always happy. I suppose I'm jealous. If it's genuine, of course. Right, I think there's something... There was an area around here which I went into when I found that key. Is it here? Look, your eyes are immediately drawn in this direction, which makes me think there might be something down here that I've yet to find. But I've been down here and it wasn't classed as one of the secret locations. Okay, that's bad. I'm going to have to kill based on where their eyes are here. Am I getting hits in? Is that a hit? That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. Not the most perfect form of combat, I acknowledge. What is he doing? What are you doing? Hey, stop that. You're going to hurt yourself. She's twerking. He was so confident that I'd never come back down here after finally completing this lab that he's like, I'm just going to dance. Fair play to him. Well, that is a lot of diving bells, but I don't want to pull all of those. I'm alright fighting one, but not this many. Can I get both? Ow, ow. Take a lot of damage, take a lot of damage. Good, 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 good. Right, is there any...
Let's see what's around.
Chaz, I found another one. It's midstream break time and I'm stuck down here. Ow. So backing into corners. Let me fully search this place and then I'll go for the break. I don't think this is checking off as a secret pond location either. Where are these locations? How have I not found 3 whole pond locations? I thought this would be quick. Right, what's the plan for after the midstream break? I'm going to go... We're going to go up above this cave entrance and I'm going to go round in that direction, see if I can find the final 3. But this is not making it easy. What's the tell if you find it? I don't know if I get an item or a notification, chat. Sometimes when you enter a new place it says, like, pretty good, and you found a new location, you found the, I don't know, Trudy's anus or something like that. But not always. So I don't know whether let me go check what I've got now, then we'll go for the break. I like the lab music, by the way. Alright. Not that menu. This menu. Places. Still not found a single one. Where are these fucking pond locations? Welcome to the best. To the best followers. I was about to say there. God damn it. Welcome to the new followers. I don't want to put too much pressure on you by saying you're the best, because I do question anybody that enjoys watching this crap. Either way, Thandia, welcome to the stream. James Pond. What did I call today's stream? I can't remember. I was going to call it Forsyth. I don't know. Thandia, it is Shrub Nautica. Right, I'm getting out of here just for a quick 2-minute break. I'm going to go grab a drink, and then I will be back to continue this shit. Oh yeah, I called the stream after the Pupa thing at the start, despite the fact that I did that in the first 2 minutes and spent the rest of it in a fucking pond. Right, Thandia, you're in charge. Nice, quiet, another crown in the bag, boys. What, you get a crown for scaring me away? You wait until Santa's bits start. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just in time to get back. Good. Santa, thank you for the bits. Martin, thank you for the bits as well. Do you know that no spam things, Thandir? As the guy that was in charge of the midstream break, I thought you'd at least be able to do something about it, but as it happens, threw an image in Discord for you about the variations of brassica. It's all the same. So cabbage, Brussels sprouts, kohlrabi, kale, broccoli and cauliflower are all the same thing. Weird. Is this where it turns into that thing where we find out we're all related? I'm hearing cake. Is that what Martin was talking about? I thought brassica meant porn. Brassica. Cruciferous. That's a curse, I think, in Potty Harold. Right, everybody, what's in this can? Thank you for the bits. Right. If you're just joining, I am out investigating. I'm in the pond investigating where the secret locations are, and I need to find 3 of them. There's also a scabby that I can't find. Type of edge all those things are, and that's a cloudy promenade. I was waiting for somebody to make that joke, kid. Never fails. Well played. Cheeky says cream soda. Scotty says Diet Coke. Kitten says a cloudy lemonade, I assume. Right, what is... Maybe in one of these places? Martin says Prime. Is Prime fizzy? Or is it flat, or is it what? Right, there's something here. With a field station. How is there a field station? Okay, this is... Alright. This is the shit I was looking for. There's a field station in this direction? Okay, this place is huge. The pond is bigger than I thought it was. Where is there a field station? What is this? Okay, let me kill you two. I need oxygen. Mindrat says lemon and lime. Alkirion says Diet Coke. Look how big this area is. I don't know where I am. I just hope I can find some oxygen in it somewhere. So that... Depth's mouth. What? Oh, so I've got a shortcut that takes me closer to the... See, do you see that, Chaz? Where that popped up there? That was me discovering a new location. So where am I in relation to the rest of the map? Mina says a ginger beer. Mindrat says lemon and lime. So the depth's mouth is like the back entrance to the very bottom of the bottom, and it's somewhere northwest of the can. Didn't catch it. Can you rediscover it, please? Which means that I should have... Yes, 7 of 9. Good. Good. There's a field station down there too. The answer was, everybody... That's quite a distinctive crack, right, Scotty? Alkirion, you guessed it right, and it was for once. Yes, he says in full capitals. It has got a really distinctive crack, Scotty. I'll carry on. Good chopping. Oh, my water flea meat's spoiled. I hate when that happens. Right, where's this field station then? I struggle to believe there's a completely submerged field station down here. But it says there is. So where? Does it get any closer when I swim around these parts? Or is it maybe back in this direction somewhere? It is a very distinct crack. I've got the klaxon ready just in case anybody sinks that low. Probably some marketing and research bullshit went into making it unique, yeah. It's the trademark Coca-Cola crack. Give me some oxygen, you bitch. You can't prop poison. That would be nice. Right, where is this field station? It can't be above me, can it? Oh, it is. Where? And there's raw science up here somewhere too. How do I get into this? Here? Hello? What? Where am I? Brittle quartzite I'll take. I'm in a new place. So you haven't missed much, I see. I know, right? Another scabby. Brittle marble shards. What is this place? Pond research note. As we sit perched in the cliff face down here, away from the street noise and pervasive fauna, it seems we can do some real long-term undisturbed work. The majestic Sanka koi lives the same day over and over, sucking up morsels from here and there, depositing waste wherever. The rest of the creatures swim to and fro and play their part as well, eating and being eaten, reproducing, growing, dying, all in this pond microcosm. We could harness this cycle and put it to use. A meeting of aquaculture and hydroponics in a natural, nearly microscopic setting could be but one step on the path to solving the hunger crisis. I've been drawing up schematics for a kind of turducken aquaponics-inspired lab setup in the deep pond substrate, where we can just tap into the natural systems already at play, with a few enhancements, of course. I'll task Burgle with running simulations shortly, assuming he can muster up the RAM for it. Aquaponics-inspired lab setup. So is this like part 1 for the pond lab? This place is big. Yeah, I feel like a bit of an idiot, Cheeky, I'll be honest. I thought I'd come back here and just find some like little caves with the odd bit of shit in it, but not this. So this counts as a field station that I'd not unlocked. But I'm still only 7 of 9. And this doesn't count as a new place. Right, where's this raw science? I assume in here somewhere. Where do you come out? What? How does this not class as a new location? Game. Right, where's this raw science? Is it around here somewhere? On the outside? No, not that way. This is really interesting, I like this. Especially because it's an area that I was previously really familiar with. I think the raw science is here somewhere, right? Yeah. I discovered a wedding ring. Oh, that... I thought that was a hatch up. Look at that. Wendell and Trudy. Dr. Tully. Not the fish. He named the fish after his wife. Ooh. Is that worthwhile? Yeah, that's a good one. Can't do anything with this, can I? Can't, like, farm the diamond for... That is cool looking, though. So, but that counted as a location. Where's this raw science? Is it in here? Is there a rock or something where the science is? And it reads the strongest here. Is it maybe up and inside this plant pot? Yeah. Hello? Game? And that's it. Sunken pot. That's the last one, I think. Is that it? Pond. 9 of 9. Yeah. Alright, I did not expect that. I guess... Did one lead to another in that instance? Hello? Funny, you don't remind me that much of Jerry Ryan. So I got some quartzite and stuff. That's not bad. I'll take that. Oh, I got this badge as well, didn't I? A badge from an eminent scientist granting access to their specific department of work. I also got gas resist and dust guard. That would have helped farming dust mites for... And it still might for arrows. But it's minus poison resistance, so let's not wear it against the Black Widow. Or any spiders for that in that regard. Cool. But here's the issue, right? When I went and got that molar from over there, it didn't flag up and tell me that there was a new area when I went in and got that molar, which makes me think there's probably teeth and shit that I've not found around the outside of the map. Can I just be excused checking the last places I haven't looked? Just because caves like this, look. I've immediately dropped down and found one that might have some raw science in it. That was accidental, for the record. Unless this is the one that takes me into the stump, which it might be. This is the one I drowned in the other day. No, there's a molar here, look. Have I just found another molar? Bastard. No. Max. No, Max. And kill these. Get some oxygen. Well, I've only got 30 seconds of oxygen. Get out. I think I put the wrong helmet on. I did. I took my diving helmet off. I think this is already a new location. Put the fucking bubble helmet back on. I jumped down here to prove a point and found another one. And there's raw science and milk molars and stuff. Can I be excused a tiny bit more swimming? I'm supposed to be working towards 100%, so I suppose it's necessary. So I am assuming that these molars and science and stuff work towards 100%. If not, they're definitely working towards... Is that quartzite? Come on, Max, you can pick that up. Good. That's a mega. I assume I'm going to have to find all these anyway. I've not been finding molars for a long time. There is probably so many of these little caves around the side of the pond that I've not explored. I acknowledge that I do have a habit of saying, well, we're going to do this thing today, and then I get distracted. Where's the raw science? Will you forgive me? I kind of get hyperfixated on a task. No, I kind of set a task for myself, then get hyperfixated on the thing that's distracted me from that task. It reckons there's some science. Where? I'm closest to it here. Is it below me somewhere? There's maybe another cave. Really? I haven't noticed. I mean, it's more surprising if anybody's surprised by it at this point, isn't it? Okay, so there's another hole here. I'll kill this nerd for oxygen. Come back! I can remember during the GTA 4 playthrough, for example, Cheeky, where I had to have, like, concentration days, because I didn't concentrate on anything. So at least I'm concentrating on something now, even if it's the wrong thing. Right, is it maybe something here? It is, there's the signs. Good. Okay, okay. This is all checkboxes for the 100% thing. Yeah, I guess I'm making progress, even if it's stunted and terrible. I'll just do a lap, and if there's no more molars or anything pops up, then I'll know that I've kind of searched everywhere. Where am I now? I should be in the south part of the pond. Yeah, heading further south. There's a cable that goes in there, which doesn't seem to go from or to anywhere. This is the back entrance, the back mouth, or whatever it was called. I'll just swim away from that spider. Anything under here? Hello? So, I think we can all agree that the worst kind of levels in any games are the underwater levels. But it might have got slightly better. I think it's safe to say. First person underwater isn't too terrible. It's not Sonic, I suppose. Nothing under the frisbee, right? No. Any caves up close to the water's edge? Yeah, it does depend if the move... of how tightly designed the movement system is for it. It's trying to traverse like 6 axes, that's the issue, I suppose. Any caves? Simple request for a cave. Am I going to die? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Just so I don't drown, I'll take a drink. It's alright, it's alright. This doesn't feel like it leads anywhere, though. This might just be a gap in the assets. Oh god, it's tight, whatever it is. Yeah, alright. Not a gap, sorry, it's just a gap where the bottom of the pond didn't match the rock assets, and it's created a little crev. Ow. Something's eating something up there. Ants. I'm kind of a bit self-conscious that this is boring. But it's part of the 100% trip, so forgive me. So now I should be moving back across the north, and there is some raw science. Where? Higher or lower? Lower. There's nothing up here, right? Now you know how I feel when I stream. What, self-conscious that what you're doing is boring? Or aware that it's boring? Or whatever. Okay, so that's 500. I am actually grinding science from this, which is good. More molars. There's so much crap around that I'm yet to find. The diving bell spiders might be I think they were the ugliest, and you guys are exactly the most aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so there's more signs there. It also says there's a molar in here. Where is there a molar? Hello? Oh, there. How do I get to that? Do you know what's stupid? I used to stand a couple of streams ago when I was farming for the Black Widow. I used to stand in the base and think, where am I going to be able to find all these molars? And I'd go and fight the biggest Black Ox beetles and travel the entire length of the map and die in the effort. And I've got 4 or 5 just from swimming around the pond a little bit today. Where I live. I'm not bitter though. Turns out they were all within reach. I don't know what upgrades I need to buy now. I think it's just food and drink, you know, so I don't starve or whatever to death. Or not as fast. Right, I've nearly done the full loop, and then we can consider the pond completely searched. And we can head off to the castle. Ooh, is this a new one? Let me get some oxygen before I go sniffing around in this. Or is this where Trudy got me? Have I gone beyond the pond lab? No, this might be a new one. Ow. There's so many of these little caves, look. I've never seen that before, whatever that is. There's some raw science in here, so it's a new one. Diving those spiders. Just a raw science shed, I think it is. Rotten fin flops. Okay. Somebody else died in here. The diving bellend spider. Only cheeky. Abstractful, good morning. Welcome to the stream. This game does water exploration and stuff really well, in my opinion. Yeah, I was just saying before, it's not really a thing that's... Like, water levels are famously the worst, aren't they? But for some reason, this game just handles it really well. And Subnautica 2 to the point where it's a joy to spend time down in the pond. It's good. Abstract play well. Right, I think I've nearly done a full loop because it was from this thing all the way around, wasn't it? Although I think there is maybe a little gap, sort of, from here. I kind of do need to just explore that. I promise we're going to the castle. Everybody that was attracted by me saying it's castle day, I will go to the castle, or at least start the exploration. But this is huge. Getting this ticked off is massive. Right, one last sweep of this place. I think I've been in this one. Yeah, this is just a short one. I think just had some raw science in it. And this way... One thing I like about it as well, Abstractly, is how it keeps it in context. Because while this feels like I'm exploring some untapped depth, I've been in that building, haven't I? It's also very clearly a back garden. There's a lot of depth in this game for something that gives off sort of a young adult target audience feeling. There is, yeah. Yeah, the story has a little bit of darkness to it as well. It's cool. And obviously the combat is... Yeah. On this difficulty, the combat is not something that you can take for granted, right? I wonder how long a playthrough would have been if I'd have just put it on normal, though. I assume nowhere near as long. Anything else, or is this good? Are we good? Are we good? We might be good. See, I'm under the thingy now. Look. And I've not had any raw science or anything readings in the base before, have I? Which would definitely have noticed if so. I suppose we're done. Cool. Right, that's all the pond locations checked off anyway, which is good. Everything found and accounted for, and I end right at home. Good shit. Alright, Max, well played. You can dry off now, finally. So from that, what did I get? 6 molars and 4 megas. Or 5 and 4 megas. Jesus, I should probably go spend them, right? Cool, let's go put our proper gear on. Did I take my proper gear out with me? Yeah, I did.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
That's everything, right? Yeah, that's everything. Cool, cool. And I got a shitload of supplies and stuff too. Nice. So that is... Let me show you what I did that for. Ooh, next thing on the list. Castle Moldork. The next thing I'm doing, by the way, is story stuff, I assume.
That was refreshing.
Who the fuck is Max talking to?
True. To be fair, Martin, if I'd spent... Hang on, let me go like this. If I'd spent 495 days on my own in a back garden, I'd talk to anything. Just for a bit of conversation. Never mind the video game, the answer to that. Alright, Max, you have earned some breakfast. And the breakfast of today is water flea. Water flea roast, no less. Yeah, so the reason I did that is for the sake of pushing as close to 100% as we can get. Look at this, by the way. 42 out of 43 things peaked. I have a sneaky feeling this last one is going to be the final boss, if there is a final boss. But I've got 2 more harmless ones. I've got tadpoles, water boatmen, the scarabs. I've got gnats, weevils, infected gnats, maybe. Have I really not peeped an infected gnat? Have I peeped an infected weevil? Or are infected gnats on here? I have, okay. And infected weevils are on here somewhere. I think I've already got the gold card for them. Alright. Yeah, the reason I did that is close to 100%. I needed to get 9 out of 9 on the pond. I've got 26 out of 26, 9 out of 9, 4, 4, 6, 6, 5, 5, 8, 8. And there's only 2 in the upper grasslands I need to get because even the undershed's covered. The upper grasslands might be the castle as well. And speaking of the castle, it is time. I have had the suspicion all the way through this playthrough that there is an entity that is sending these orc machines after us, the mind-controlled bugs. And I think that entity is an ominent controlled entity, whether or not, like, the lady... No, because the lady that we saw in the cutscenes helping clone us wouldn't be here to help, would she? Wouldn't be here to do damage. She would be here to help. Where's the one that heals me? Parry heal I'm taking. Thor's pendant I'll take. I'll take all my weapons. Heals. And right, let me fill up and we'll get ready to go. Cats, welcome to the stream. Can you even still get them after turning the haze off? That's the infections. It's the source of the infection, Cats, but since the haze has been turned off, the infection has spread out now, which is why that infected wolf spider started patrolling around the oak tree. So all the infected shit is now everywhere on the map, not just in the haze, since turning it off. Okay. I've got 23 and 22 heals. So let me nip over here and then we're going up to the castle, the one there on screen. I really think somebody is there. Who are the ominous characters? There's the lady. There's Director Schmechter, I think. But I think he's like the big overlord of the company. He might be in there, but I doubt it because we'd have known. But if there is anybody sending Ominent technology after me, it would be either Tully or a named character from Ominent. I wonder if it is Director Schmeck. Please don't confirm or deny if you know. Cats, good afternoon. I got a bit of raw science for that. I should have a fuckload now. Yeah, I've got 2100 already. Take those 2 quests as well. And the Mega Milk Molars. What consumable size? I suppose max consumables is the important one. Arrows, not so much. Yeah, we'll go that. So now I can carry more consumables and I should be able to use less bag space doing it. And do I want hunger and thirst drain or max stamina? Kind of want hunger and thirst drain. Nah, I should go for stamina, shouldn't I, for combat? It would be foolish not to. Yeah, let's go for stamina. Exactly so, then, yeah. And then I need 1 more to upgrade it again. I'd rather just keep a load of mushrooms in my pocket and benefit from in every combat scenario than this. True, true, true. Alright. Am I ready? I have enough potions. I've got bombs in case I need it. I've got repair glue. I've got arrows. That's fine. I've got enough arrows. I might get some more repair glue out. Put those old knackered fin flops away. I don't need them. I can take more heals out now, I suppose. Whoa, 30 stacks of heals, look. Which means I can collapse these stacks too. I'll take some sticky liquid rage out with me if I need an extra damage boost from something. And I'll fill up my repair glue stack. And then I might sleep before we set off. Sleep till morning. It's castle time. It's interesting, this is the first new location I've been to for months. Literally, not in-game months, real months. I just realised I took the wrong thing out, didn't I? I've got 43 of those, and I didn't need 43. I needed 30 of those, and that's it. Okay, let's drink.
Tastes good.
Refill my water bottle. I don't know whether I'm going to be in there for a long time, even if I can get in there. And I need to eat. First time I need a tadpole and I can't find one. God damn it, from the shooting a few days ago where the police officer died, they're having a funeral procession. All the cops so extremely heavily traffic along the exact places I need to be driving through at the exact timing that the procession is happening. Christ. Unlucky sort then. So you're going to have to set off way earlier or just not get there today. Right, where's the tadpoles? There. Do I go in... I suppose I could go in my poison build, but I don't know what I'm going to find in there. I'll go in just sort of general attack build. I could do with a stack of mushrooms as well when I'm going in there. You've got to decide what I want to do with it. Would you be alright on missing out, just for the sake of not being stuck in traffic for 4 hours and staying home? Yeah, I understand that instantly. Don't shoot cops next time, Sirthin. He can't help himself. Come on, Cook, I want to go to the castle. Good. Then take out... We'll take out a stack of cookies. Fuck it, that's what we'll eat while we're out there. Alright then. Boys and girls, it's time for a new area. It's not done this for a long time. I wonder, let me quickly grab the necessaries to make a bedroll just in case I die on the way in here. This is the kind of forward planning I've not been doing for the majority of this playthrough. 1, 2, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. I think that's the necessaries for a bedroll. 3. No, it's 3 and 2, but that's fine. I'm all for respecting individuals, but I was always against those flashy shows of respect when it comes to spending tons of money and wasting time for so many people who still have things to do. Yeah. In an era where a lot of people in one place is extremely disruptive, it was different, I suppose, when it wasn't, when you couldn't completely congest people's ability to move across a town or a city. Yeah, it feels like there's more responsible ways of doing it, right? But then when you're in the middle of the emotional furore of a situation like that, you kind of... It feels like your world stopped, so why can't everybody just give you a minute? I kind of get it. But it screws Sothan over in this instance. Alright, this castle is obviously Castle Grayskull, right? We all lived in the 90s. In the 80s. But in this instance, it's a character called Moldork, which I think is Yoked Girth's enemy. I don't really know much more than that. What else have I got? Let me put on... I guess coup de grace. But I have a feeling that Ominent have made this place home. There might be a ton of Ominent agents in here. It might be an enormous lab. It might just be a research place with nobody in it that got taken over by some creature I've not found yet. There might be a new insect in there. There might be a new boss in there, which I doubt, though, because the Apex Predator talent point that I got said that... Where's the raw science? There. I'll get that in another day. Imagine if there is lots of people cheeky and I just have to cut them all down. That would be strange. He's just going to murder a bunch of people, yeah. It was all going well until they got murdered by a teenager. Well, I've been hovering around this place for a very long time. Now I suppose we find our way in. These are tiger mosquitoes, so I need to play this cool. There's also a shitload of... oh, actually. No, I need to go and kill a load of water fleas. I've got my respawn up there, so I suppose if I respawn there... I hate fighting these fucking things because my reach is so low. They just dodge always. I don't know why it feels easier to kill them in third person. I think it's because I can see how close they are to max, whereas when it's in first person, it's not so easy. If anything, if it's anything like the last procession I spied, it's going to take a 25-minute drive to class and turn it into a 1.5-hour drive. At least, sorry, and that's, you're not even sure whether it might be longer than that, right? If I just go into the pond, I might be able to avoid the mosquitoes, because I don't think they like diving. And I'll put this on, because I need to watch out for the spiny water fleas, which are, objectively, bastards. Looking at basically every single cop in the county, yeah. I guess people like that... Not getting into any of the previous stuff around in this topic, because I fully acknowledge that there's a lot of contention around this, but I guess being a police officer, you kind of live in fear of never coming home, right? No, wait, what? I've peeped these as well, I was sure. Because there are a lot of situations a police officer can get into where you might never come home, right? And I'm not talking about any of that weighted stuff or anything, just in general. Even in a perfect world, the police are the ones that could, like you say, so when something like this happens, you can see why they all flood to pay respects to each other, right? Because it's like the ultimate fear thing they all fear. So I can understand why everybody comes out to sort of pay their respect, but it doesn't help when you're trying to get to college, does it? That's not a gnat, Thandy, that's a flea. Is this the entrance? This might be the entrance. There's a molar in the area too. Right, it's time. I'll just use it as an excuse as to why I missed class. And I get those situations at work, to be fair. It hasn't happened for a while. What, they're like when somebody gets seriously hurt. Can I come in, please? Oh, fuck, it's locked. This is... Look! 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 If that's not proof that this is orc related, I don't know what it is. How do I get in here then? Willie in the boat. What, Willie from Stardew? I'm marrying Willie. Fine. Shield or whatever, what? What are you pointing to, cat, sorry? It says there's a milk mole around here, but I don't understand where. These water fleas are gonna be... Ah! Gonna be the death of me. Fuck these things. Can't get up there, can I? The ominous research cunts. There's another molar here too. There's got to be a way in this place somehow. Fuck off, mate. Ow! Jesus, these things. Let's get back in the water. Ow! So how do I get in here? Maybe do I have to jump into the castle or something? That's blocked off as well. Don't answer if you know, of course. So all I have is what looks to be a back entrance right now. Yeah, I have a feeling that might be the case, Scotty. But I also have a feeling that this is like the... Yeah, I want to see if I can get in first. I don't want to build across if I don't have to. Yeah, maybe there is some back entrance. You bring him over here after the other story thing. But I was excited about coming here now. Ow, 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 ow. Let's have a look around the pagoda. It might be a jump thing, because there are places where I can jump towards it. There's evidently a lot of stuff that... My back's fucking killing me right at the worst time. The water fleas are driving me insane. Look at the state of them. Look at them. Yeah, I suppose I do whatever's next, because it felt like the crescendo, right, where I got the in beginning cocktail made, and then that's where the game ends, and that's why I thought this is maybe there's something fancy going on here. The back entrance is definitely hard locked. I might do a lap up on the rocks and see if I can see what looks to be an entrance or something.
Let's see what's around here.
What is your secrets? There's no, like, log or something I could knock down, is there? You twat. I can't, like... Do you know what I mean? Like, the shovel in the other parts of the yard was something that I blew up, or blew the rocks up that was holding it up, and it fell and created the entry point. Like, if I was to be able to knock this twig down so I could climb up it or something. Like, create an entrance. You may be right, though. I see a yellow button? Requires a busting tool. Whatever that is, I have to press a button. I have to get over there, don't I? If I have to build my way over here, then I will. There's probably a story thing that takes me over here, but I kind of... If I need to be here for story reasons and I build my way over, then I'll just hit a point where I can't get in, and that's fine, right? Or I'll just hit a back entrance that I can't enter. But it might not be that. Doom, welcome to the stream. Again, if anybody has any information or whatever about any of this, please don't tell us so we can work it out ourselves. The problem is I've got a lot of war mode tiger mosquitoes to fight in between now and getting up there, which is easier said than done.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
I tell you what though, Sothan, I've not noticed having more stamina after that upgrade, if that helps. But then again, I don't know if I'd have noticed the other incremental increase either. Does it feel like it's... Yeah? I remember how I used to play this game when it was in beta. I feel like everybody in the world played this game in beta. When you could go and speak to Burgle and that was it. That, like, the story stopped. God, that was crazy, this game was brilliant when it first launched. Ow! Where are you? What? Okay, I'm just getting killed by an invisible nothing. Now I've aggroed a load of thingy mosquitoes. It's the dreaded rock lobster. Be nice if it was visible, so then. It's under here somewhere, but I need to get round it so I can go. Okay, there we go. Can you fight an invisible lady? Hello, okay. Nice to see you. Fucking parry timing. Terrible today. Ooh. I honestly thought I'd be able to just walk straight in. Feels like you're rocking some more. Do you know, stamina's one thing I don't look at while playing this. And I should. I've got that research field centre, haven't I? See, I wonder if it's a case of getting up onto these palm fronds, look, and going in from there. Hang on, bear with me. I just need to adjust something that shouldn't be seen on stream. There we go. I'm back, I'm back. So that. Sorry, everybody. Still not got the gold card for them bitches.
Have a look around.
Steve? If I could get up to that and then dandelion down, then I'd be at least in the area. Oh. Can you two fuck off, please? Is that another one? Oh, Jesus. Ow. Too small to show up on camera. Ooh. Can't welcome to the stream. I'm actually finally going into the castle and I can't find my way in. Stop being rude. Okay, you tell me what to do and where to do it. Unless you're talking to Cardi, and then you're right. Cardi gonna have to do. Ow! Just die. I wonder if the spawns are higher on this.
Twat.
True. Cheeky, stop being rude. You see, even if I was to fly over from there, I still don't feel like I'd be in the right place. Let's do it anyway. I want to get in here. If I have to build, I'm building. Like I say, if it's not what's... If it's not where I'm supposed to be... I'm flipping 12. Yeah, we can tell, I think. I've been watching for about 10 minutes. I reckon Scotty is right. Yeah, maybe. But like I say, if I'm not supposed to be here and I build in, then I'll just get to a point where it says, this is all locked, and I'll be like, right, Roger, I need to go speak to Tully. But if not, I've got the Mega Mole. I've got the bee in my bonnet now. This is not going to help anything, is it? And there's no place where I can get, like, plant fibres or anything to... Fuck off. I can't fight you up here. I mean, I'll try, but... Cheeky, don't be rude. Right. Cheeky! Cheeky, I'm trying to concentrate on killing this. Cheeky. I need to kill this thing, don't I? Let me... I'll just eat that, shall I? Yeah, alright then. My blocking's terrible with this today. Fucking hell, this is annoying me. I don't want to fall down. I want to make this jump and see if it's worth doing. That slow cheeky giggle is great. Cheeky giggle. Oh god, I've got to go and see the cheeky gigglers again, haven't I? In Valheim. Is that it? I have to do all this blocking just for one hit. Bye! Fuck that thing. Jesus. Typical of me to go and start making a big song and dance. Alright. This is not going to get me anywhere, is it? I don't know what... It might be a situation where I need Tully, but let's do it anyway. Right, okay. Has this got me anywhere or anything? I suppose I'm inside now, which helps. Or I'm at least underneath the... Technically, I'm under the castle. Where does this go? Anywhere? It might take me around to the door, but I'm, like I say, I'm too low, aren't I? Hello? Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. It's gone very purple. Yeah, but I'm thinking there might be a crack or a gap in it or something, Cardi. I thought there was no more of you. I thought you was... Oh! Okay, this is better than ever getting in the castle. Supreme quartzite. I can upgrade wet. There is so much of it too. Jesus. Look how much of it. Holy fuck, this is a fucking gold mine. I can upgrade the scythe to full power. And the staff. Oh. That was designed for me to find this, wasn't it? The whole... Oh, crap. Am I going to black screen? I soft locked. Okay, no, good. Oh, shit. No! Oh, I fell. I can get back up this fine. Can I? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on, Max. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Max, the most important thing to do here is not let Stubbler fuck up your dreams. As he's fucked up the rest of us. I think there is no more sturdy. Or supreme. I think there is just... whatever it is. We're good, sir, then. We're good. That did look like a soft lock for a second there, though, right? Oh, I nearly got up then. Let me back up, let me back up, let me back up, let me back up. There's nowhere else to go, is there? This was just like a loot room of sorts. I can't crouch jump up there either. Shit. I think I got everything, though. But I'm still not in the castle, am I? I'm under the fucking thing. Ah! So do we think I have to go and do the big defense event thing to get in this castle? I think that might be the case. What time is it? 30 minutes. Do I have a chance to go and see Tully? Because I want to know what Tully suggests next. Yeah. And there's absolutely no other entrance or anything down here, right? Ow. I don't want to just be missing something obvious. It's been a lot of swimming today. Holy shit, that was a lot of aggro mosquitoes. I do wonder, though, what Tully could do to get me in there, unless there is something in there and whatever is in there lowers the drawbridge or something from inside. I wonder if there's an end game progression point. Maybe. Well, I thought the making the embiggening cocktail was the end game, because the end of the whole thing where we found Tully definitely looked like it was a... Okay, Max, this is the final push, which is why I brought the castle forward. Yeah, I suppose maybe it just gives me access. Yeah, maybe. You can see why I did it, though, right? Because the whole last quest, which ended that sort of middle act, made it feel like we were beginning the end game. Which made me think... Which confirmed the suspicion I had that this wasn't all that important to the story. That what did the Mantis didn't actually guard anything, cats. It was just an optional boss. It did, however, mean that I could make this thing. Where is it? Look at this staff. The Mantis staff, look. It's not even a staff, it's a scythe. And it's pretty fucking powerful. Should you create a save to talk to Tully? It feels like you're about to go to endgame. I could reload, but I wouldn't want to reload. I know it's just an experimental thing, but... See, these rocks are lower. And they are the ones that face into the mouth of the thing. I really want to be over there. What if I got on top of the pagoda and... Okay. I still feel like I should be exploring the area around this place. And not give up just yet. Because it really does feel to me like the end... The last... You know what I mean? It feels like this... There is a potential for this to be before story stuff. But it is a very, very big landmark that is guarded by some quite endgame stuff. Permission to just keep testing. It's dark as dicks here. Where's my bedroll? I'll sleep to morning so we can see what we're doing. And if not, we'll go speak to Tully. I've got about 20 minutes and Tully is... He's only a zip line away, so it wouldn't be the stupidest thing to do. Don't you dare destroy my cookie. Got some space to fight you now. Bit different when I stood on a leaf. Wait, where's that raw? The raw signs in the tree. I remember now. Oh, right in the eyes. Cracker of a shot. Any more arrows? No. Yeah, even though it's experimental stuff, then I don't think I'd like to be reloading saves, even for that kind of thing. Unless it's only bugs, I think I'll be reloading saves for. Welcome to the new followers. Also, Cheeky, thank you for the kind words and bits.
Tastes good.
Look at the sincerity on my face right now.
I'm not picky.
Right, drop. We'll drop that entire stack, so I don't need that. Yeah, so those. Drop that, yeah, drop. Trash. Yeah, trash. Where is that? Trash being the actual word for what I'm doing, not much using that kind of terminology. I feel like the best way to describe the Doomhaus and the age group and sort of maturity level is that none of us have ever used trash as an adjective for a game or a TV show or something. Dead game, no fans, trash. You ready? Nope, that's not going to do it. I was thinking of jumping onto the nipple of the pagoda there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. If I could get up and onto it, though, I wonder if I can get down there and then walk up that ladder. Maybe. But again, this doesn't feel like it's the way to get into the castle. What's this actually like? I can just walk on it. It's easier. I walk up this. Fuck you. I can actually charge this one, can't I? Because I can actually get up to it. Fighting it here. Look. He says and misses every shot. Oh, that sounded painful. Candy, watch out, there's a gnat. Loads of them. Where have these come from? You know what? I might just try and get lucky with this and take it out of the sky. Like that. Why is there so many gnats around here? Look.
Gonna have a look around.
It's like a walkie-talkie in it, look. Oh God, I really want to get in there now. I thought maybe I'd have an angle to be able to jump onto a higher part of the... But no. I really want to get in there. Fuck. I think we speak to Tully, don't we? Where's the raw science that it's telling me I can get? Is there some in here? I think there's more to this pagoda that meets the eye. I speak to Tully, don't I think? And we'll see if he wants to start the big... Because the next thing he's suggesting doing is the huge defence event to make the embiggening cocktail or whatever that is. Which, as far as we can tell, is to protect the 3 cables, right? Because we destroyed one and it did nothing. But this raw science is not saying it's anywhere. Definitely wasn't on the end of the pagoda thing. It's not in here. How could that just consistently be a 1-star scan? I don't get it. This is a huge area and it's just reading as 1 or a 1-part signal. Shit, I'm out of stamina. Where's my new stamina talent when I need it? That's odd. Such a massive area for it to only read 1. I can't get up and into it either, can I? No. Alright then. What time have I got left? About 15 minutes. Do you think I can get to Tully and back in 15 minutes? Surely. If I can get out of here. Shit! Run, 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 run. Max, max, max. Run, 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 run. Yeah, it's got to be story related. I'm with you. But then, what am I expecting if I go and speak to Tully? Am I expecting a dialogue option that says, take me to, like, can you let me in the castle, please? Or do you have, I guess I could find out if there's any information. I kind of got scared last time I spoke to him, worried that I would open up the next. It's still flagging raw science, though. I think that's bugged. You see it? It's saying there's a raw science canister, or whatever. 1. Yeah. Princess Link is in another castle, Sonic. Nothing's ever easy, is it? 12 minutes. Right, let's go find Tully, then I can at least make my plan for tomorrow. I need another dandelion tuft. I'll chop this down real quick. There's nothing under there, is there? That's just the old Black Widow and thingy stomping grounds. I got what I needed from there in terms of please don't fall off the rocks. Game. No, no, come back, come back. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Thank you. Okay, to the zip line. Under there is 2 Black Ox beetles guarding the molars. We got them, right? And the Black Widow, which I killed. And nothing else from what I can tell. Although is there? We've fully explored that area, right? Unless there might be an area there which I never burst into, because that's like the water feature that... It's like a dribbling fountain that it sprinkles down, then it goes down and into it. There might be some mechanism there which helps me get into the castle. You know what I mean? Like a pipe network or something that I can follow. Maybe I can swim in it. But then technically it would take... the water would come out from the top of those rocks. It would trickle down into the pond, under the castle, and then it would go out at the bottom of the pond, back up and into that, so it would never... The cycle would never get to the castle, because it wouldn't make any sense. Right, I need to eat super quickly. Do I have anything I can eat real quick? What's that? Don't eat Black Ox burgers. Nachos. Fall defense. Have I got some of that swimming stuff? Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Just like a fruit pounder.
But Stubbler, that's a waste, you might say. Yes, true. But I need to do it. Right, let's go. Tully, quickly. 10 minutes to see if I can get any information about where I need to go on this from Tully. Gotta think fast thoughts. Drinking caffeine was helpful. It all depends on how long the zip line takes. Where's Tully at this point? Should be over in the upper... Yeah. No, where? What? He's on the map. He's on my... I've got a waypoint for it, at least. I just don't know where he is. Which doesn't help me plan which zip line to take to get to him. fast, think fast. Oh, shit, no! You idiot. You idiot. I've never fell out the tower in that fashion. And that was when I was thinking fast. More speed, more threat, I suppose. Just not in the way that I expected. The Chaz lift is coming up after I've explored the castle. 9 minutes. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Now, do I take the rally point trim? Yes. No, less speed, kitten, less speed. I like how I'm sat talking about speed in the slowest playthrough in Doomhaus history. As long as this playthrough has lasted, it is now the second longest playthrough in the channel's history. As long as this has lasted, it is still about 40 streams off Skyrim length. So it's got a ways to go yet. The second longest playthrough is Grounded, and the third longest playthrough is Valheim. And technically we'll be adding to that shortly as we go back for the DLC. Less. No, actually I need more speed, don't I? I'm in a hurry. 8 minutes remaining. I need to go from here to... Where's Tully? So he's down there near the bike. I've got everything I need to just run through it. I shouldn't encounter anything more than ladybug larvae. I just want a plan of action from Tully. Because if we're not doing this, then I'm building the Chaz lift, and then... I might make a break for it here, by the way. See, Tully's down there, look. If we come to the conclusion that I can't get in the tower, in the castle, then tomorrow we're going to have to build the Chaz lift, then start working on the next mower. It's a shame, really, because I've been saving this castle. But it might not be doable. You know what, Sothan? I've got a fuckload more stamina now, haven't I? Stop to think about it. Why is Tully down there? Tully? Tully Hawk, let's go! Oh, beautiful. I'll never be able to kill a scarab in one hit. There he is. This doesn't feel like he's meant to be here. And this feels like it might develop into a problem in the future. Tully! Something you've made me nervous now. Tully, please don't start the end of the game.
What's on your mind?
What should we do now?
We need to mix the embiggening cocktail at the Java-matic.
Got it. Alright. I don't think any of this is helping. Tell me about everything that's happened, Tully.
Well, that's quite a lot. Could you be more specific?
I guess I need to learn about Ominent, mainly the castle. What does Ominent want?
First and most importantly, money. They live to profit off the inventions of creators as myself.
Right.
But when things slip from their control, they clean up the mess and take out the trash.
Alright, never mind, Tully. I came over here looking for something specific, but it turns out you've got no information and you're staring at me a little bit too close. What do we think to our sort of... This is the guy we're supposed to be sympathising with through this playthrough. Well, I guess we start the stream like we end the stream like we started it, looking for Pupa leather, of which did none drop. Alright. I don't know then. Do you think we scrap it and come back in the future? the castle. It feels like it's the sensible thing to do, right? As much as it's not what we usually do around here. That a mint? Oh, hello. So I suppose we tomorrow then. That's another major thing ticked off the list. Tomorrow, I really want to keep trying to get in there. I can't build in there, I don't think, because it looks like the area is not conducive to sort of carrying pallet after pallet of grass up to it. Maybe then tomorrow we investigate. Where am I? Am I lost? Maybe tomorrow we investigate the water area that goes in. There's sort of water fountain thing, and there might be an alternate path there, which we'll investigate. Is that sturdy? Failing that, I suppose. I was about to ask, did you try building to it? But you kind of answered it. Yeah, it does. It's probably worth investigating further than I have, Cheeky. So maybe we do tomorrow. I look into whether or not it would be possible for me to actually get the amount of resources I would need to build a bridge across to it. It might not even let me. The reason I say this is I am brewing the embiggening cocktail, which will make me big. Like Dr. Tully's last words before what we just spoke there was, right, let's do this. Like one of them sort of the deep breath before the plunge moment, so... So, if there is anything in the castle, unless it's some DLC or something... Yeah, it does, right? Unless the castle's some DLC, I want to have tried everything to get into it. Just in case. Because if I aren't supposed to be there yet... Put it this way. If I aren't supposed to be in the castle yet, then I'll have built my way over to it, found a load of locked doors, fine. If I am supposed to be in there before this thing, and I do the Tully thing first, then I'll never be able to get to it, because the credits will roll and I won't have ever got in.
I believe!
So I think it's better to get to the castle, to try as hard as I can and fail at the castle first, just in case, than risk missing it entirely. There might be some puzzle or something that I'm not thinking of. Building to it feels like it feels lame. I wonder if I just fully explore the pond as well to see if there's a hole or something I can climb in. Do you know what I always feel like I haven't explored thoroughly? That's the stunt lab. Because I kind of got into the stunt lab in the last sort of 30 minutes of one Thursday stream. Completed it really quickly. And then that's never went back. I've never even been close to it since. I wonder if there was a button or a switch in there that I didn't see that could have unlocked that, because that would have meant that there's a natural progression across the yard. I really don't know. Alas, however, ladies and gentlemen, that is 55 on the clock and the stream has come to an end with a confusing question mark as opposed to anything satisfying regarding the castle. I spent an hour just swimming round it, not getting in. Tully had nothing to tell us. I jumped from all angles to get into it. Do we build tomorrow? I think we build. Just keep running. I mean, it works for you, mind, right? But I can't just keep circling the castle. All right, press 1 to just build towards it tomorrow, and if it's all locked, then it's all locked. Or at least we've tested. At least we know. We don't lose anything with that tactic, right? And I can build from here.
Let's see what's around.
I can just get dry grass and there's dandelions and everything. Tomorrow then, I don't know, I'm supposed to be going and doing marbles, I acknowledge, but I am going to explore water feature, which is the thing above the Black Widows. I'm going to build a cross to castle. And failing that, we start on the next mixer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today for Grounded, as always. I'll be back tomorrow, as we are every Monday. Just going to break. Good enough. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week until this blind, first time playing War Mode playthrough with no help or Googling comes to an end. But for now, thank you all for being here today, as I basically just swam around a bit. You are all very generous with your time. But until tomorrow's stream, listed in the schedule section down below, that is it. Thank you all, everybody, for the new followers. Welcome to everybody that's joined today. Thank you for the bits, thank you for the subs, thank you for the hosts and the raids and the chicky giggles and the twats and all that sort of stuff. I love you all. But I will see you tomorrow. Well, that was easy. Right. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, if you'd like to stay behind just a little while for some extracurricular Discord activities, then how about we put a crown on somebody's head if I could learn how to use my own fucking computer. Right, as you all know, Doomhaus Discord, when you first join it, you are split into one of two teams, either the Greens or the Oranges. The Greens and the Oranges compete at the end of each stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. They also competed in golf on Friday with the new rules, and thanks to the new scoring rules, the Greens were not actually far off fucking making golf a lot closer. Augur, Cellist and Cat nearly beat like 7 Oranges. So it's going to be a bit tense now, and the Oranges can't just guarantee 2 points. However, the scores, as we speak, are 41 to 67 in favour of the Green team. If you would like to play for your team today, you must of course be in the Doomhaus Discord and be on a team, which is linked down below. And you must also type the password. I will give you a marble. If your marble wins, you get the points, you get the golden name and the person of the century of the day title. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to compete, if you'd like to beat Tagslack, who is currently on 7 points at the top of the league, looking to win the year. Bybee, if you'd like to get second, and if you'd like to catch up to him. There's a lot of people in third as well looking for that, looking to scrape themselves up the list. Or if you'd just like to qualify for Eurovision by having 2 points, then you must just win. And the password for today to get a marble is Castle. Go. We have, let me just move my microphone. We've got Kitten for the Oranges. We've got Tagslack, welcome to the stream for the Oranges. We've got Scotty for the Greens. Martin for the Greens. Alcaria for the Oranges. Satan for the Oranges. Cats for the Greens. Cheeky for the Oranges. Lundios, welcome to the stream for the Greens. Easy Green, welcome to the stream for the Greens. Chaz for the Greens. Metrobolic for the Greens, welcome to the stream. Bybee, good afternoon, welcome to the stream for the Oranges. No, Metrobolic's an orange. Yeah. Cardiff for the Greens. Mina for the Oranges. Mindrite for the Oranges. And Gwynblade for the Greens. I had a feeling it was slightly quieter stream today and went for 16 and I was only 1 off. I'll take that. Right, 17 marbles into the race. It feels like a lot of green. We've got Kitten, Tagslack, Scotty, Martin, Alcarion, Satan, Cat, Cheeky, Lundios, Easy Green, Chaz, Metrobolic, Bybee, Cardi, Mina, Mindrite and Gwynblade. Actually, 9 oranges and 8 greens. I will take that. First person to begin with 20% of the group. Oranges, it's time to play our advantage, because we're not going to be able to hold it for long. First person to pick a number, 200. So Cheeky says 1. 1 press of the random button gets us the level on the felt. 17 marbles enter the race, and we go in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Our current person of the century of the day is Satan, if I recall, for the Oranges. War Judge is a record holder with 96 seconds. The level is on the felt, and we're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Is there anybody here that hasn't got their first point of the year yet? Easy Green looking for his first point. Metrobolic looking for his first point. There's a lot of people on 1 that I think would very much appreciate being on 2. Satan, however, is not one of those. Satan steaming into the lead, immediately chopped by the spinner. Chaz, who's been in 3rd for a while, looking to creep up to Bybee in 2nd. And speaking of, here's Bybee trying to tie Tagsack at the top of the league. Chaz for the Greens in the lead. Lundios is on that other side looking to tie 3rd as well, I believe. Or maybe 4th, I can't remember. The scores are in the pins if you'd like to check. Chaz is holding this out for the... there's fewer greens than there are oranges, but he's already let Bybee past, and he's already got back past Bybee. Much, much better run through the spinner for Chaz. This is looking good. It looks like who's 2nd currently? Bybee finally gets her way out with the spinner, but Chaz's lead is huge. Can Chaz hold on to this? Bybee drops in. Chaz has a bad exit from the spinner. Bybee's not even nearly in it yet, though, unless Bybee can get a good exit. Chaz drops. Chaz is out. Chaz isn't out. He's gone back in. He's made it. Chaz is here. Cats is here as well. Cats for the Greens in 1st. Chaz in 2nd. Cheeky on the right-hand side for the oranges. Martin's here too, looking for his 2nd point in his absolute qualification for Eurovision. I hate spinners, says Bybee. Sound like cats in Fall Guys. Whoa, speaking of cats, perfect run through the bibbly-bobbly bits, and here he is in the lead. This is very green. Front 4 all green. Scotty has fallen. He's like, the Greens have got this. I don't need to fuck about. Chaz gone wide. Gwynblade's here. Martin's here. Cheeky's here. Chaz has got the speed. Can he make it through this, or is Martin going to punish him? It looks like it's going to be Chaz, and it is. Chaz, absolutely no. It was Cats. Where did Chaz go? Was I following Cats and thinking it was Chaz? Chaz, I hope you wasn't just listening, because... Cats is your person of the century of the day. I read that completely wrong. Cats, congratulations. Already got his mug last year and he's steaming ahead in this one. That's Cats' 5th point, by the way. You can tell why he won last year. Sorry, Chaz, I was following Cats and saying Chaz. I made a mistake. It's okay, I'll take the point anyway. Good job, Chaz, says Cats. Fucking hell, the Greens had fewer people and have gone and done it. It's a good job Siddle's in here, because he'd be trying to think of some way to justify that. Greens, 42 points to the orange 67. Satan and Scotty took a big chop with Cats in 1st, Lundios 2nd for the Greens, and Cheeky the highest orange in 3rd. Alright, that, however, is going to do it. So, I can say goodbye. Whew, that was quite a successful stream, actually. I know it kind of ended with me failing to get into the castle, but halfway through that was a lot of me swimming and finding exactly what I was looking for. So the pond is completed now. I think we got all the molars we needed out of it as well. Everything is good. Right, new person of the century of the day is Cats for the Greens. 42 points to 67 in favour of the Greens, leaving the team scores. No, in favour of the Oranges, leaving the team scores tight. Cats wear the crown with the pride. I hope Cats didn't just close the stream, by the way, after I said Chaz had won. Imagine. He's going to get the message, which will surprise him if true. Right, if you'd like to compete in any of this marvellous crap, will be another one at the end of tomorrow's stream, where hopefully I have breached the castle walls, or at least started work on the next mixer. There is not much of this game left. I hate to say it. 2 mixers, and end the castle and end game. There is nothing else left on the list. Alright, I don't want it to finish though, because apparently Lethal stated a case of bastard. If you're staying on the platform, I strongly recommend Alcarion, who is live right now doing what he always does on a Monday, which is nice, relaxing dog content, which frankly, our souls would all benefit from. Alright, got a lot ticked off the to-do list today. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get into that castle, but as I say, if not, we will start working on the next mixer. Alcarion is right there. Click his name. Give him a follow if you haven't already. Right, I'm getting out of here. Can somebody think of a final word as I say? Alcarion, Kitten, Chaz, Cheeky, Cats, Bybee, Easy Green, Gwynblade, Mindright, Mina, Cardi, Metrobolic, Lundios, Satan, Alcarion, Tagslack,
Shite stream as usual.
Martin, and everybody else. I love you all. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the hosts, the raids. All the support as always.
Twat.
But the final word, I suppose, does that count as the final word, or has somebody got me a better one? Maybe the final word should be something sweaty. Wait, have I just... Can you... Okay, good. I thought I'd turn the fucking stream off then. Right, I've made a mess of this. You know what, kitten? The last thing this thing was sweaty.